Hello and welcome back to this Insti, and I'm continuing playing Scene Investigators. Fresh case with fresh brains. Well, who am I kidding? Not with the fresh brains. Anyways, let's continue. So what is next?
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, it's the
Which
Bloodbath.
case file would you like to tackle?
Well, Bloodbath, obviously.
Loading Bloodbath.
Bath of blood. I prefer it my way.
Loading complete. Good luck.
Keep an open mind. Keep your eyes open. So what are the questions? What is in the package by the exit? What's in the box? Was the gun the killer using standard issue? Who died by the office doorway? Who was the dirty cop? How many people were murdered? Was Harry Baker in a reasonable state of mind? Yes or no? Barely a minute in and I'm already sneezing. But anyways, reasonable state of mind, yes or no? Which prisoner was in interrogation room number 1? Right, okay. So that is it. Okay. I was just thinking that, does it actually clear the notepad between scenarios? Because I'm fairly certain I didn't delete the last one, but it doesn't really matter at this time. Blood. What do I type? I don't know anymore. Bloodbath. I think the best course would be just take around, look-see, some dirt. Well, let's put the light on. It really doesn't help that much, but at least a little. Oh, what happened there? That was a weird jump. Again. To Kyle Cropper from Voided Contraband. Shipping center. To the current state and county policy, do we have anything? To Kyle Cropper. 1.8 kilograms, 4.1 lbs. Voided contraband cannot send without appropriate papers. Due to the current state of county policies, we are sorry to inform you that the package was not permitted to be sent out from any of our local offices until we gain clearance. To start the procedure and gain the right paperwork, make sure to call 404 100 126 6381. Again, like I said, not a fresh brain. So we don't know who sent that. So was it, what does it... what is in the package? Can I take a picture of the number? I think I can. So if I'm lucky, yes, I can see it. So anyone who has that number in their phone, they probably are the sender, and from there we can find out what's in the box. Oh, splinters. Wanted for armed robbery and assault. Okay. General Department notice. We've had a number of recent complaints about drinking occurring throughout the offices. Due to the current influx of these complaints, we will address our stance here. Do not drink during work hours. Drinking is an adequate manner to alleviate the stresses felt doing this job. We understand this, and we will refuse any manner of taking that away from you. However, during work hours, we ask that you remain sober. Drinking inside the office is perfectly okay during lunch hours or off time. If anyone is caught drinking during hours, they will have a strike on their record. If one's work is determined to have taken a dip in productivity and we discover that consumption of alcohol is the cause, a strike will be placed on their record. Do good out there. Police Chief T.R. Sheridan. Guided, not a guiding. So first, fatality. Town dinner celebration at the Kullervo Public Library. Oh, bloody hell, it's Comic Sans, isn't it? Color... My eyes bleed. Color just hit 23,000. We're almost at 25k for our own town's population. Sun County is now nearing 800k. You're invited to a small dinner celebration at the library at 6:30 p.m. Invite your neighbors, co-workers, even the whole family. Yeah, in that order. I invite neighbors and co-workers, but not the family. F the family. Today's morning and noon shift. Nakamura to unlock our squad racks in equipment room and unlock doors. Bolts to meet with department head. Baker to come in and finish report before additional meeting. Donuts coming in hot. Jimmy from 2 offices over is supplying today. I think there's a joke in there. Morning announcement on PA. Snyder and Bolts to talk with department head. Principal Snyder. I remember one Principal Snyder from certain TV show who hated kids. Expected a call later today to Bolts from HR. Is there a problem with Bolts? Escort of prisoner 1 and 2 to respective interrogation cells. Transfer of keys to Snyder. Questioning of prisoners switch at 12:45. Lunch break begins. Harry in charge of watching over prisoners. Lunch break is over. Baker meeting with department head. Reacquired equipment check over by Bolts. Bolts reconfirm with the department head about reacquiring equipment. Baker is officially on paid leave. Please refer to Snyder for respective cases. Refer to late noon and evening and night shift for other stuff. Okay. Let's take a picture of that. Like hell I will remember that. Well, I could type few names already. Let's start with that. Nakamura. Grace Nakamura from Capital Knight. Bolts. Baker. Two offices over is supplying today, so Jimmy maybe, but probably not. Donuts around. Where? Well, we just need that. Yes. Snyder. Or did I already have? No, I didn't. Snyder. Bolts. Prisoner. Harry. Let's put the Harry here. Lunch break is over. Playtime is over. Baker meeting with department and Baker. So anything else? I'm fairly certain. Let's change this to here because we're not certain he's a person around here at... What am I saying? Let's move dear Jimmy down here because we're not certain that he's around here at this time or at all. Oh. Close this. Wait a minute. Okay. So what's happening? Why is everything stuck? Houston, we have a problem. I can't move. Wait a minute. Okay, going to pause menu with escape helped, but then it just got stuck. This rifle. General Department notice: keep your issued sidearm on you or keep your issued sidearm on you at all times. Please do not leave it behind for someone else to mess with. You will share the blame. Please keep other standard issue equipment in your locker or vehicle. We don't expect you to carry a rifle or shotgun on you 24/7. The fact that I have to say this is disheartening, but given that Jim had neither sidearm nor primary on him at the time of the Main Street shootout 2 weeks ago, means that self-preservation must be recommended and enforced. Had Harry not been there, we would have lost a good man. Please supply yourself as your job requires. What kind of Mickey Mouse place they are running in here? Alleged homicide and alleged involvement in kidnapping. Well, we probably have to check these, maybe. Do I start with the rooms, or... I'm kind of curious about that. Oh. Cooler emergency contacts. Inspection procedure change. Sounds like a no. No it is then. Get back on records with county. I probably want to check the other way too. Inspection reconfirms tip. Impossible timing. Oh. MacArthur Road case incident. Harry Baker. Is there something I really need to read from this? Nakamura and I witnessed 2 young kids dealing some unidentified backies by the gas station. Confiscated 3 200 milligrams bags of powder, evidence 1. Both suspect 1 and suspect 2 were assumed to have been underage from just their appearance. We caught up to suspect 1, but the suspect 2 ran. I pursued while Nakamura cuffed suspect 1. Suspect 2 ran for a white van at the other end of the nearby parking lot. Suspect 3, the older Caucasian male, was inside the van. When he saw me chasing the kid, he turned the vehicle off and proceeded to raise his arms into the air. Suspect 2 pulled a pistol at this point while running. I fired 3 shots by the time he turned to face me. 2 bullets lodged themselves in his throat and 1 got his right hand. I don't believe at the time of this initial report that he was able to fire a shot, but I'm unsure and awaiting further evidence. I request the suspect 2's firearm to be examined for gunpowder residue and suspect 2's hands to be examined as well. General officers eventually arrived on scene alongside EMS. Suspect 2 bled out before me. EMS was unable to stabilize him. Suspect 1 and Suspect 3 were escorted to the county station by officers. I received a question from another officer on the scene, and I want to answer it here in writing. Nakamura's method of detaining Suspect 1 may seem to have been brutal, and I cannot say that I personally saw the arrest, but the suspect in general was uncooperative. The bruises and the such may or may not have already been on the suspect prior to our encounter. I am unsure. I'd rather simply say that just because Nakamura's aggressiveness has been noted in the past, that it may not have been the cause for the wounds for this particular case. Suspect 1 will be questioned by us early tomorrow. Suspect 3 will be questioned in 3 days. If I'm pulled from this case due to incident, I request that Detective Snyder or Bolts be given overview of the downtown operations. Nakamura has been overly hasty on the previous 2 cases, showing questionable judgment. And though I trust him, I'd rather more senior officer replace me. 22nd of September. So 22nd, and the happening was what? 21st. So is that the only... Oh, I guess that's the only thing. So that... Yep. What day we are living then? Well, we'll find that soon enough. But one thing I want to know, Harry Baker in reasonable state of mind, yes or no? So he was involved with the shooting. Yes. So let's arrest where he one suspect. Let's 22nd of September. Then we have Nakamura's well, actually we could copy this here. Wrong buttons again. I'm all thumbs. I don't know if this have any bearing with this, but let's mark them anyways. Close and close. Pentlier Pioneers, Kent Mayors. Hey man. This each up. Okay. What is that? Get audio of admission. Warrant if needed. Only direct evidence. Sub for now. Wait a minute. Get something to drink. And then we continue. Be right back. And back. So 1998, August 12th. I've tried to send the package now from 3 different places, but they keep voiding the stuff. I even tried to just pay the guy to look the other way. Cannot send it. So here's this packet sender. 98, August 13th. We rounded up a few of the downtown kids tonight. They were taking pot shots with their BB guns. Darren told me to cool down again. They shot out my rearview mirror. 98 August 14. Still can't send the package out. At this point, Kyle will never get it. I hope he can understand. I've tried real hard this time to get things in order. August 15th. I had to shoot a guy tonight. I'm going to the bar, or maybe I'll just roll about downtown and stare at the light. August 15. August 21st. I'm sorry, I had to shoot someone again? Twice this week now. I'm sorry, it was a teen this time. August 28th. August 29th. A chief woke me up at my desk this morning. He asked me a day or 2 ago if he should be worried. I told him I was running okay. I don't like office duty. There's probably another month of this. September 10th. I need help. I need to get out of here. All I do now is drink and write papers. There's nothing here. I still haven't talked to Kyle and I'm stuck here doing these goddamn papers. And now I can listen to Darren complain about things. September 14th. Chief told me I cannot drink anymore in the office. It's affecting me. Bullshit. It's only thing that can help me right now. I'm going to go crazy. September 24th. I've been really testy again. I need to go to the bar, but I cannot do it right now. Need to be clean, even if only for just another few days. I don't want it to end like it did last time. The only good thing is now I can go do what I want. My flight leaves tomorrow evening. I ain't staying around here. I need to meet with him face to face. Wait, did we have a day of shooting? I'm starting to... because this is a teen. I think. Underage, yes. I'm starting to think Harry Baker was the guy who shot. So what are the questions? What is it? Okay, that is. Was Harry Baker in a reasonable state of mind? Yes or no? In what way? It doesn't seem like he's okay. But compared to what? He's definitely having issues. Kid's name must be the Jose. Okay, let's put the... Wait, Harry and Baker. Oh. Is there another Harry? I don't know. Let's go with the Harry Baker then. I'm Snooder. Whatever that means. Yes. Okay. Sender of the package. Ah. This is not going too well for me. And honestly, I'm actually quite awake at this time. Like the other day. Friend says Peter hid issues. Pastor says kid had no issues. Mom's number. Mom's name is Jasmine. Call her back next week. School says call back tomorrow. Ask N if he can take call. Nakamura. School says no records on history. Plane leaves tomorrow. Get the plane ticket. Miss Jose still won't talk. Send flowers. So he is in contact with the kid's mother. So let's check once more this, because Nakamura, bolts, Baker, 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 Harry in charge. So yeah, I'm guessing it's just Harry Baker and Snyder. At least I'll go with that for now. So I'm fairly certain this is Harry's office. See if Jimin Postal can get the package to slip in. Maybe buy a bigger object and sneak it inside that. Get more floppies! Oh, floppies. Judge R has given clear. K6 papers signed. Verify. Holy Bible. Bullets. 50 AE. Quite a large caliber. Not shot. Wait. Baines Creek beer. The best brand in the world. Then we have this, but this is definitely a 9mm. Yes. Maybe issued gun. He's in the clear. Act to tip. Nothing on the calendar. 500 PS 50A revolver. Price of for winning NV sharpshooting state competition of 94. Always keep it loaded and you'll go far. So revolver was there. Dune Sweeper 45. I'll hail the gold medalist of the 82 NV sharpshooting state competition. Semper Fi. So that's a revolver. That might be. Okay, so we have a rifle. National Veterans Long Gun Competition of 86. In appreciation of your many years of a dedicated service to our country and to your talent as a veteran sharpshooter. Anyway, we salute you indeed. So that's a rifle. No. Now, what? Bartholomew Baker, lieutenant in the United States Union Cavalry. Cavalry? Calvary. That's a typo. Well, cavalry is a word, but I'm guessing we're talking about cavalry. Cavalry sword? Cavalry sword. Don't tell me he's sending a sword. Because that would probably fit in. And that could probably something that they don't want you to be sending. It's long, but not too wide. So, is the gift sword? Because I'm guessing, because we are talking about cavalry, that this would be a cavalry sword. So, well, let's just put sword. So, and he was cleaning his gun while something happened. So this could be Harry. Okay, what do we have here? I'm fairly certain these are 9mm bullets. They maybe we will find anything in these. Trained ammo 50 AE. Okay. So let's start with this. So quite a few shots, basically. Oh, and we have... No, we don't have the shell casings. We don't have shell casings. Or where did the shots come from? Somewhere over here, maybe? Huh, well, we have to check that out. Or there, I don't know. So let's continue here. This will take more time than the earlier cases, which obviously makes sense because this is only one thing. Can we open this? We can. So is this the room where it all started? This is the ground zero. We have casings. 9mm. Wilder. More 9mm. I'm just checking that there are no other casings here. Two shots, hip and now this is a bit... Come on, turn around. Ah! Bloody hell. This could be 50. Definitely seems similar. Can we surmise who was here interrogating? Now this is getting interesting because it would seem like somebody shot with the 50 through here. Casings, is that the only bullet in here? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing on the paper, so we can't check who was inside here. And these guys were shooting back, maybe? That would make sense. So that would... Okay. It would seem like that those guys were shooting from there to here. Yeah, I'm guessing this guy did the shooting there. And there was a guy shooting with the 50. We have glasses and debris over there, and we have glass over here, so that means there was shots from there too. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture so I remember a bit better. Whoever shot, he hit quite well. Question is, did you even have a chance to shoot, or were you going out and got shot and then he started to fire back? There's... Right. Now this is different than the... maybe than the 9mm. No, not really. No, it's the same. It's the same. So, is that a 50? I guess that... yes, that is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the blood spatter is much bigger. That probably would... the evidence is sufficiently heat. No, oh, 98 planner. Unlock office and open equipment lockers. Water fern. Take a morning walk. Gun range. Just meeting with Dick. Meet with Miss Tebas. Lock doors for office. Unlock office and open equipment lockers. Lunch with Dick and Jimmy. Afternoon walk. Lock doors for office. Unlock office and open lockers. Fern needs water. Take morning walk. Lunch with Jimmy and Dick. General meeting in office 204A. Lock doors for the office. Make interview with Philip case. Philip case. Is this a connection to the case we did in the missing? Lock the doors, okay. NSLJ with both prisoners. Get the keys from driver. Meet with Philip Clements. Lunch with Dick. Discuss the car Tristan situation. No. Jimmy today. Case sensitive. Unlock. Open up equipment locker. Water fern. Lunch with Jimmy is paying. Meet with Miss Tebas. 27th of September. Unlock office and open equipment lockers. Fern needs water. Take a morning walk. Call NLSJ authorities. Okay. Bloody 50. Yeah, I'll try to use the camera now because this seems like a case where we have quite a lot of things to do. Out of order. LF, nothing works in the future. The lighting is a bit of a problem. There's a shell casing, 9 mil. So whoever were here probably tried to shoot back. Do we see any? Oh, it's on you. You're a cop. Your duty is to the great people of this town. Your duty does not end after 5 p.m. Your duty doesn't end after leaving those doors. Your duty doesn't even end after leaving this town itself. It is always here, there. You're a pillar of this community, required by the concept of a law-abiding society. Some view this as a necessary evil. Show them that it's good. So, any shot that could have... These are pretty much from there. That is given. That could be here, maybe? Behind the door. Can I see anything? No. Unless he's... I don't... Another 50? Oh. Okay. Interesting. There's no blood around this body. Was he even shot? Let's check the rest of the areas. So these were definitely shooting here. We don't see shell casings whatsoever. So if the shooter was standing around here and shooting, there's no shell casings. Which point out Wood's revolver, maybe? Or the guy cleaned after him. Hi. Oh, by the way, we probably could... Yeah. This definitely tells whose room this is, so... Anything we need to... Order a new bed. Buy new VHS player. Doc says 2 times. Fridge empty. Smith get gift for wedding. They are watching. No, don't close it. No. It's hard to say when I'm interacting with the object. With the... Oh, planner. Empty. Nakamura doesn't believe in planning. Neither do I. Nakamura Darren. Okay, let's put the name in. So if there's a mention of Darren, we know it's probably Nakamura. Okay. No, where's the close? There it is. Let's examine. September 98. No date. I forgot my wallet today at home. I couldn't enter the office until Richard opened the door for me. I wish I had him as a partner. He never complains, he's just quiet and gets things done. He next to never talks at all. At least I can't remember any time off the top of my head. Harry's quiet, but in a way that makes you worry from time to time, especially when he's really drunk. Okay, he drinks quite a lot. 13th September. I cannot pay off my rent this month and need money really soon. Like hella soon. Mike doesn't have a kind of shred in his heart. Was an ass about lunch the other day too. So was there somebody who did... What were the questions? Sorry. I'm annoying you can't check the questions while you're in the reading mode. Who was the dirty cop? So there is definitely a dirty cop that... So... Maybe not Nakamura, as he has money problems, unless he became dirty. Who knows? 18th September 98. The fat tub of lard came in panting today during lunch. I told him to try using pig insulin instead. He spat at me. I don't really care. He tried to jib me again. I thought him getting offended might make him think about my situation and how he might be able to relate, but it obviously didn't work. Yes, that's the way to do it. Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. 21st September 98. Richard walked in today. He just stared at my poster for a bit before leaving. Maybe I can talk to him and see if he'll back me up and get our entire office upgraded. I've been wanting that gun for a while now. I can just taste it. That sounded odd. Sometimes wait. Broken gun like fancy features are what I want. Beanbag, beanbag, where are you? Tired money speaks, stiff and tired. Basketball refineries, good night. I'm really sorry, I'm still unable to find the medication. I wrote word salad in the afternoon. It seems I'm doing better after taking my cocktail of pills. Right. Richard broke his gun, that's why he came in yesterday. I'll ask the chief again if we can get a special order in. I want something like my fancy baby to be standard issue. I wouldn't mind something even crazier, like the revolvers that Harry has on his walls, but maybe that's going too far. I'm only worried that Harry would get one of these suckers. He's already a kill shot with one of the pea shooters. I got pulled in by the chief today. He asked me about Harry. Seems like they are just doing a general evaluation. I answered pretty casually. They asked if I knew about any evidence going missing recently. I'm able to say confidently that it wasn't Harry. I've only seen him party hard with the booze anyways. I now think I'm seeing a unique part. Term in the rug. It's hell... Wait, what? I now think I'm seeing a unique part. Term in the rug. It's helped me clear my head and think about certain people. Still, the medicine is gone and I don't like thinking like this. My head aches. Aches are back in full swing. This guy definitely have problems and he apparently uses revolver. 24th September. They took Harry out of our case. They put in Michael Snyder. Michael Snyder. I hate that man. I cannot accept this. I refuse to ever work with him again, and I will force them to realize this. Somebody will understand. He's been cruel in some stuff recently, too. Keeps making jokes about issues that the others still haven't clued in on. If he makes another one of those jokes, I'm gonna blow a casket. I hate him so much, and the position I'm in makes me feel like shit. Okay, let's be honest. You're not okay. You're definitely not okay. And it seems you're using revolver. Don't know if that... plays in anything, but we need to know the guns of people, because... Yes. New coffee, ask Ruby. Yes, about mom. Smith wonders if Mike still has Christmas CD. Well, we're thinking. Okay. 9 hours for photo lab. Don't call. Local school, no record for issues with kids. He keeps saying hello. Package should come soon. Call Jeannie about order. Dorian High School's number. See if Judge V can get back. Legal advice for Harry's inspection. Can't block him anymore. She can help with money. Ralph, wait till Thursday. See if Judge V can get back on the warrant. Harry can be trusted. Okay. Wait, what was in here? They're watching. Ask Harry about Chase's case. Harry wants answers yesterday, right? Barbecue next week. Open today, meet with Felipe at 11ish with Piggy. Smith says hello. Smith says we need to call back. Call Valentine about Judge's health. See if ties are all ready. Call Robert to look car. Jake claims was Macmillan. I'm starting to think this guy... Well, I wasn't supposed to do that. I don't need that. Yes. For now. But what I do need to put is light on. Well, take it off right away. Chicken place opened up in White Ridge. Because it blows out the text too much. 9 and 5 right now. Meet with Suzanne at 6ish. Rich will be there to intro proper. Call state for request files for case 12218. They're open between. Market Street and 4th. Tylenol, extra strength. Acetaminophen. Pain reducer, fever reliever. Do not use with other medicines unless advised. Minor aches and pains due to backache, toothache, headache, the common cold, muscular aches, minor pain, premenstrual and menstrual cramps, temporary reduces fever. So painkiller. Obviously, he had headaches, but what is this? Tipadime, 1 pill every 10 to 12 hours, Dr. B. Pasternak. Late onset. Yeah, I was starting to think that he might be suffering for schizophrenia. They're watching and whatnot. So, yes. Get refill. There's a new sheriff in town. Meet the Beagle Beltor .40 Super. Average drowning time. Well, it can be quite fast, actually. Morning stroll, buy more drinks from Walmart. Interesting. 1st of September. New medication today, not like the old stuff I was using. It's got a bit more of a kick to it. I know my doctor told me to likely avoid this if I'm on anything else, but he said it was great alternative if I start to notice a dip in the other medicine. 2nd of September. It seems to be doing fine. I don't notice any difference just yet, but it gets the job done. My headache is still there though. 3rd of September. Well, I don't feel so weird anymore. I think it's good. So far so good. The headaches are just dull. I think it's just another fine day. The whispering stopped. Thumbs up for this stuff. It's only been a week, but I can say that this got the job done just fine. My headaches are still there, but they hardly compare with the normal ones. My trial amount ran out today. Bought some pain reliever to help the left layover until I can get another bottle in 2 days. I don't know why they always have to drip feed the amount. Nothing on 9th, and September 10th of September, I almost collapsed when I finally got the stuff yesterday. It's a fast actor now, however. Came in a little late though, so I could get worse stuff to quite 9. And now it's completely normal again. I'm stretching a little to make sure I can pay for this next time because it works 100%. It is hampering my other expenses, however. 13th of September, nothing. 14th, almost had an issue. Didn't take one as an experiment yesterday. I think even by the end of the day, Baker was a little concerned. 15th, feels good. No issues to report today. 16th, you know, I think that the prior medicine was just putting me off. You could tell me Greenman had taken over the government, I would have bought it. 17th, all good. 18th, had to buy another bottle in the morning, completely out of money though. I'm going to have to start a second job or something to help pay for my issues. 19th, thumbs up again. 20th, I can't find the medicine. I left it in my car and now it's gone. 21st, I've been doing fine for the most part. I need to find it again, at least before my issues crop up again. My headaches have already returned. I just don't want to hear the voices. So these are the last markings. He lost his medicine, or he didn't have any more left. And yeah, he's troubling. He has troubles with money, so I don't think he's on the take or filthy cup, dirty cup. I mean, what do we have here? Harry asks for papers again. Find them and need a new bag of wrappers already out. Morning walk. Paperwork for rest day. Withdraw from bank before coming the office. I'm supplying office donuts today. Used $20. Found yesterday. Check with bank in the morning before his morning walk. Don't tell me you are the shooter. Bullet size too large for chase issue. Because this light really doesn't help that much. Okay. Because we don't have any holes in here. I don't know. It might be Nakamura. Because his medication ran out and maybe the Snyder made some snide remark. And that... Okay. Susan Bolt's payday and loans. We can get you a loan as soon as now. We understand and will never ask for details. Okay. Yeah, wait a minute. September 12th. Nakamura bugged me today after lunch about if Susan could offer a smaller type deal, but I told him that she wouldn't. He wants petty change, enough to buy fountain drinks and ramen probably. Susan already expressed that she wasn't interested unless he had enough to pay off his already late rental charges and then some. I told him to just harass Mike for some change. If it's just for snacks and shit like that, I mean, he's always got cash just lying around. I know Mike might not help given his dislike for the guy, but it'd be worth a try. Nakamura just turned and left. Seemed like that put him into one of his moods. September 30th. It's been a long day. There's just been so much going in on current case. Both Mike and I hit the mother load. This is the holy witness we've been waiting for. She's going to break the entire case against Carl Tristan. From here notes we can read that 11 kilograms of DDP-39 that they... Is that actually DDP-39? Yep. That the company was transporting was switched out at the last second for another trucker. Tristan didn't mishandle the insider stuff. He was either set up or a very unfortunate victim of pure coincidence. Whatever it is, this evidence is enough for us to pull this out of the fridge and grab any warrants that we'll need. 16th September, I just need Baker to not keel over and die. I found him on the corner of Swiss and Baker's this morning. He was a complete wreck. Dragged him here in the car. He's a liability right now. That evidence for his case a few weeks back went missing. I'm 90% sure he's just partied all night with the final portion of it. Wait, what? Evidence. Huh. Harry Baker. Taking evidence, maybe. Let's mark that down. Nakamura may be the largest hiring blunder we had in the last decade, but if Harry doesn't shape up and stop running afoul, then even Nakamura may seem like a decent partner. And if this goes on just a little more, we'll have to really confront him. Note, have the backseat washed before the party next week. September 18th. I'd rather that Nakamura and Mike not constantly try out and get in each other's ways. The bickering is constant on most normal days. They are often testy after their individual morning walks. I think they'll likely run into each other and fight. Today is exactly one of those days. They come back in at the same time and were complaining about something that I care too little to understand. I really did try and ease the tensions, but Mike was playing hard ass. Hell, it got to the point that Nakamura got quiet. It set Mike off and he understood to shut up. Baker just watched the entire show. He was waxing his swords. He gets some type of sick pleasure watching all this. I can feel it. If Nakamura is the nutcase, then Baker is the lost cause, whatever. September 20th, I got to meet him today. He looked healthy, seems fine. He's unusually well for someone in his shoes, rather kind for someone who's had all their stuff taken from them. The bank literally got rid of all his possessions. His health is good and he's showing no signs of a relapse from his prior issues. September 24th. Baker was yanked from his case this morning. Mike is now in charge of the questioning of Philip Clemens tomorrow. Okay. Who is it? Philip. Fifth, yes. So he may join me a little later with Carl. From what I have heard, the man's just going to get some potentially heavy charges. But they're also offering a massive deal if he happens to just babble long enough about his friends out on the streets. I don't think Mike is very excited. He respected Baker enough that he's peeved at all this. He never liked Darren since he fudged the big case last year. Those two together will be messy. Baker was passive, a little too passive. He immediately ordered a plane ticket over the phone. Lots of mumbling. He's been acting off since his last shootout. Right. Behind the badge. Richard Nicholas Bolts. Do we have the... Nevada State has selected our very own Richard Bolts as the Highway Patrol of the Year. We're overjoyed that the city of Brindle has been able to rise again and claim 2 of the 3 annual awards that our state hands out. Richard Bolts was hired as a cadet after graduating a rigorous civilian course back in the summer of '73. He was noted as the quickest in his class and as the one with most leadership potential by the instructor. During his 4.5 years of service, he has been noted to work as a part of patrol and criminal investigation before just last year joining State's Highway Patrol. In a small interview with our paper, Officer Bolt has noted his delight in being given this prestigious award. I would like to thank my wife, my chief, and the state for being able to give me the courage and fortitude to do my job. We hope Officer Bolt's the best, and we can rest assured that the roads around the Brindle are safer with him protecting us. Next week, we'll be covering Brindle's other Officer of the Year, Officer Catherine Page. I'll put that name down. Anything else? Probably not. Camera. Nothing on the calendar. Nine mil Wilder. Laws and regulations of state. Example: alcoholism, an addiction that to the consumption of alcoholic liquor, or the mental illness and compulsive behavior resulting from alcohol dependency. This must be properly observed for the set amount of time before action may be used against the offending officer. He's checking on Baker. Yeah. Well, 9mm. That makes sense. Check over file reports about case. Gun range. Meet with the witness for case 2. Report about meeting yesterday and meeting today. Lunch. Open office in the morning with Mike. Open all equipment lockers. Call witness for witness number 3 for case. General meeting in office 204A. Shopping for office. Request new firearm. Turn keys over to Nakamura. Nakamura today, not me. Keys already given. Meet with Carl. Tristan. Mike's gonna join a little late. Lunch. Report about meeting yesterday and meeting today. 26th last markings. Meeting with Chief, likely about recent issues and new employees. Some small dinner with Nakamura and Susan. She's asking if I can buy more potato salad. Right recommendation for Mendoza. Is that Faulkner? Oh, yes, Faulkner needs report. Morning road incidents 72 lookup. Call Mary from SCPD has to fax report. Fax chief weekly breakdown. Fax Chat K with paperwork. Chat V secretary still hasn't faxed. Mike wants Ovaltree. Well, Ovaltree? Yes. Average gunfight too short for Sun City running killer cases. Consider maybe 2 people this time. Wrong about the call. The bond amount was right. Kid shattered Harry's rearway. Get another replacement. Need to give a school tour next week. Tell Mike and Nakamura to clean cubicles. Second VHS found by Marty. Retrieve. Mike needs evidence right up soon. 1 hour 37 minute recommended checkout with SCLL. Mortimer hit last week. Could be related to being biker gang. Stocks for BLRQ rose 22% again. Ask Arthur about investigating TPK or RMN. Todd's father was home during murder. Secretary says not able to meet. Do a background check on Harry. Interesting. Susan needs a more business cards. Judge K wakes at 9. Don't disturb sleep. And dog. Chief wants desert motel write-up TMR. Get Harry's report on gas station theft. Stefan called. Tell Susan after interrogation. Stefan Gold needs 25k. Janitors say that one of their clocks is an hour behind. Make sure they to buy a new one. Maybe batteries are low. Ask Harry if he needs more time to see if he can fix it. Okay, anything else? Nope. There's not... There's really not quite a lot in here. Which is... maybe a good thing, I don't know. So how far this goes? We don't have... Okay. White powder. More white powder. Not taken. So this is the end of the road. We have that cubicle there. Temperature, okay. Some dirt. No bullet holes around here. Right. Sentry, $100 to repair a shop. Buy Ovaltree. Gun-Ho Roy. Okay. Use mixer, figure out pH level for evidence from county. Okay. Cleaning a gun manual. Cleaning a gun, a manual, not cleaning a gun, a manual. Assembly, disassembly, lubrication, ammunition, maintenance. Save this booklet. These instructions should be carefully noted. Right, right you are. Ladybug. That's cute actually. Look into Trent Brown. Arm movement is impossible. Upper arm shouldn't move. Make case to chief. Make way for this. Call person of interest number 3, 9, and 2 for Frank's case. August 22nd, Baker just broke his 2-month separation from booze. Drank through most of his fridge the other day. He gave me a bottle as long as I kept him company. I was glad enough to do so. I think Clara would like him, but he's too offensive to have around the kids. August 28th. Hand the new folder to Dick tomorrow. He's authorizing something for case 2. Sounds like we have someone who's coming in to talk. Note, have enough money on the side now to buy Clara that nice dress. Money on the side? Okay. September 4th, 98. Baker keeps laughing each time I ask the guys to grab donuts. I think his frustration is starting to bleed through. His last case hasn't had a breakthrough because Naka keeps dragging his feet, and since Baker himself is actually forced to stay in here. September 6th. Crab called Tristan for a questioning from NLSJ. We may have had a bits of evidence that should have been brought forward a decade ago. Also, don't trust Nakamura until you know what he actually has his wallet on him. He keeps muttering how it's not his fault when he is asking for something that he cannot pay for. I'm not a charity. September 8th. Sometimes we fail the right people. Looking at the stuff we have, Tristan should be free man. He's been left behind and lost a decade and a half of his life. Just poof, gone. We're going to try and get somebody just about to hear us out. It'll take time, but he can handle it. He's a tough soul. September 9. It's now $50 for the entire package. And it's not like there's much in there in the first place. The thing is always light as a damn feather. Disgusting, shitty, slimy, shady. They know I need it and they're gonna ride me for every penny. This isn't something recreational for crying out loud. My life actually depends on this. What are you talking about? September 12th. I had a good laugh when I went with Baker and Nakamura for lunch. Baker barely smiled, but I think he liked being out of the office. Nakamura just nodded a lot. Acts like he can actually follow a discussion. Stupid moron. Like a dog or something. I made him pay for the lunch. I ain't paying after he stiffed me last week. September 31st. I went shooting with Dick today. His standard caddy broke. If only I could... So he doesn't have a gun. If only I could get a security video feed for that. I'd be pestering him about requesting a new one the other week. September 24th. I think I'll be able to have a good rapport with Phil. Seems like he's grown into the area. He was arrested with our team's hockey jersey on, but also like 30 pounds of marijuana. Seems to be a decent guy from his wife and brother's statements. Just down on his luck. He's also using little of what he was dealing. That's rule number 1. Just don't touch what you sell. It always makes things harder. But at least I have a few jokes that I think he'll be able to laugh at. I just have to make sure Nakamura doesn't screw with this. He needs to keep quiet when I'm trying to connect with Phil. We're not doing any sort of act with keeping everything straight. Okay. You sound... We've read that already. Now that's a nice cigar. Ah! There you are. Yes. No? So, probably I cannot interact with this, but you do have money lying around. Again, I wish I would know when I'm interacting with the item and when I'm interacting with the drawer, so I don't waste my time. Summons to ready send. Justice case, new assistant Rachel, patchy sounding. She's asking for me to look into Paints Creek. Well, Paints Creek killings is definitely something to look at. If you like bullets, get Samantha to look at the license plates of A69F7. Another call from lady in Glendale. She's making her voice. She's changed her number 2 times now. Okay. Call Sergeant Grady about serving. Sergeant Grady is escorting Phil. More money. Money stolen from Roger, $9,000. Maybe it was fratricide. Clara needs Bank to call. Bank teller Martin, rough voice. Get Dick to write up a report. We'll be doing patrol next week. Harry's stuff in lockup, tell Rich. Statement from Hoodie contradicts. Frank Windle, shattered neck bones and 3 ribs, 90, March 3rd. Rose wants to be Chunky Rat. Benny wants chef outfit. Jonathan wants doctor outfit for Halloween. Buy more red pens and markers. Clara speed day next month. Do not forget. Okay, so you are doing quite well. Ice skates, can they feasibly be a spawn? I don't know, let's... Why there's money lying around? Is that evidence that you're the dirty cop? Drop sheets for ship layout. Because everybody else is complaining money. Get Dick to make coffee for guests from now on. Well, not everybody. Therapist for Kevin cannot answer under oath. Call back Marge. I'm starting to think you're the dirty cop. Where's the notebook? Mikhail. Okay. Let's try with this. Okay. But we need to find out, do you use revolver or not? Or were you thinking to get a revolver? So Richard bolts, Dick. Gun, broken. My question if it... Okay. So there are... Question is, where does the killer come from? So what did the Nakamura's picture say about the guns? Because this is one. There's a new sheriff in town. That's a 40 Super. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's see. Forgot wallet. No, nothing about the gun. It was a fat tub of... Okay. Who is the fat tub of lard? Ah. Richard walked in today. He just did with my poster for a bit before leaving. Maybe I can talk to him and see if he'll back me up and get our entire office upgraded. I've been wanting that gun for a while now. I can just taste it. 22nd, Richard broke his gun. So yes, Richard don't have a gun apparently. I want something like my fancy baby to be. I want something like my fancy baby to be standard issue. I wouldn't mind something even crazier like the. Oh no no no! He doesn't have a revolver. He wanted one. I'm only worried that Harry would get one of these suckers. He's already a kill shot with. So. So he wanted this or revolver. So okay. Let's change things. Standard issue weapon, but once bigger. Huh. Okay, let's go back and see what we can find out. So we have these 9mm holes here. Let's put. Why is the desk case here? Am I thinking this completely wrong? Did somebody move this box here? And that's why the door is broken, because somebody tried to push door open. What are the questions? Let's check. Who died by the office doorway? I'm guessing that could be Harry. What is the package by the exit? That's definitely a sword. Was the gun the killer using standard issue? Depends on the killer. What was the dirty cop? I'm guessing Snyder. How many people were murdered? Oh, we have to be a bit careful because there's one person here at least who doesn't have blood spatter all over. So he probably wasn't murdered. He definitely was. Honestly, this more seems like a guy comes here and then shoots himself. Because there's one bullet there. Can we see him? Because that bullet definitely didn't hit. Don't know if that's a bullet hole. But definitely that didn't hit, so there's that. So where this would start? We know there were interrogations going. In here... one guy... and second guy. Blood drips. Alright, then we have this. So we had interrogations going on. I need to check how many. So this is happening when the interrogations are happening. So let's see, what was this sheet saying? Escort of prisoner 1 and 2 to respective interrogation cells 1135. Transfer of keys to Snyder. Questioning of prisoners switch at 12:45. So the shooting is happening around 11:35 to 11:45. Oh, wait a minute. So I need to check who were in the interrogation. Harry wasn't. That much is certain. He was probably cleaning his gun because it's right over here. Now we can see, but there's 50 AE. And these guns are missing. Did Harry take the revolvers because his own gun was disassembled? So either Harry flipped and started shooting people, but there is a little problem that contradicts that. Why this was moved, what would appear to be next to door to block the entrance. So what can we learn? There were people interrogating. Do you have... We know you were probably interrogating somebody. Let's close the light for now. 24th September, they took Harry out of the case. They put Michael Snyder. I hate that man. I cannot accept this. I refuse to ever work with him again. And I will force them to realize this. So you were interrogating with Snyder, I'm guessing. Not a good pair. Can I see from here? Did you request Detective Snyder or Bolts be given the overview downtown operation? Nakamura has been overly hasty. Suspect 1 will be questioned by us early tomorrow. Suspect 3 will be questioned in 3 days, so suspect 3 is questioned in 25th. And Mike is questioning, okay. Question it by Nakamura and Snyder. Do we have a name? I don't know if we need that, but I'll check that. So let's see. I have an idea, but we will see. 24th. I think I'll be able to have a good rapport with Phil. Team Socket Jersey. I just have to make sure. So Phil, you are questioning Phil, I think. Okay. Richard Dick. Darren Nakamura. What were you doing? Senior detective. And who was in here? Do we have... can't really make out. Casey, Robert, Michael, and Richard. Vegan Jimmy. Open lunch with Jimmy. He's paying meet with Miss Tebas. Okay, I don't know about that. So we have one suicide, probably. One murder. Probably not. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I would go with 4. Because these definitely are. So this has to be the room where Snyder and Nakamura were questioning, and that would make so that I guess Snyder was sitting here and Nakamura were there, and he would be Phil. So where did I got that mic thing? I'll have to check that once more because yeah, interrogation. You were interrogating someone, and you were killed. Oh, sorry. What did I wrote? Am I questioning Philip Clemens? 25th. That makes. Does that make any sense? Are we at the right day? I don't really know anymore. Where did I learn that? I probably should have. Oh, we don't need that. Did you have your notebook? Yes, you have. Mike is now in charge of the questioning of Philip Clemens tomorrow. So he may join me a little later with Carl. Never liked Darren. Baker was passive a little. So that would happen 25th. 25th. I kinda have an idea what might have happened. The problem is I'm not still certain about it. Honestly, I really don't know. Need to probably know even who's in the one room. Because, okay, let's... okay, this might sound stupid. I don't know how it works. I don't really how it works. Because I'm fairly certain a Nakamura shoots Snyder. But it has to be happen after he... Wait. Basically, somebody moved this box against the door, so it won't open soonish. So that would be Nakamura. Then he comes back, shoots Snyder. But what happens then? Because there's the revolver ammunition in here. So that would be Phil. Okay. Oh, maybe it happened so because there's the shell casings here. Okay, I think I kind of get it. Maybe Nakamura shoots first. Snyder. Then goes and blocks the door. And maybe shoots him. And at the time, Harry Baker hears the gunshots. He takes this. It's got to be this because we only found. So he takes his revolver, loads it with ammunition, tries to get in. There's no bullet holes on the door, so he finally managed to push down this. and I guess he shoots the prisoner, as he probably thinks it's because of the prisoner. So he shoots him, 2, 3. There's a third shot. And I guess then the Nakamura starts shooting, because he's got to be shooting somewhere. Yeah, Nakamura is shooting from here. Then wounding literally Harry Brown, or at least similar. And I'm guessing Harry shots wounds Nakamura. He's got to be standing somewhere over here by the bullet trajectories. Okay, let's rewind a little bit. So let's say that Nakamura starts here. Blum, blum. Blum. 3, actually 4, 5. What? Goes and shoot. Maybe push this over on the door. Shoots that guy because he's just wondering what's gonna happen. Comes back, shoots Baker. Baker wounds him. Then he crawls. He's wounded on the leg, goes here and shoots himself. Something like that has happened, but the question is, when did he put this in front of the door? Either after shooting both of the guys, or after shooting that guy. And Baker is pushing down the door. He sees Nakamura with gun pointing, probably Nakamura pointing his gun here. He just takes the shots, or Nakamura shot the field too, who knows. Actually, where's... It might be that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm fairly certain Nakamura shoot these both guys. 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6 shots. Maybe Nakamura shoot both of these guys, then moved, locked the door, shot that guy, and killed Baker, got wounded and shot himself, and this bastard here died in a heart attack or something like that, because, I don't know, or he's unconscious, but I guess he died. Something like that probably happened. Let's see. That sounds so ridiculous, but I don't know. That seems most plausible for me. So, what is in the package by the exit? Sword. Was the gun the killer using standard issue? Yes, because he couldn't get a bigger gun. He wanted a bigger gun, he didn't have it, but I somehow read that he had a revolver, but he was hoping for a revolver. Who died by the office doorway? That's the, bloody hell, the name. Harry. Let's just go with the first, well, Baker. Who was dirty cop? All points towards Snyder, because he has money laying out. He's not complaining about money problems, even though he has children, unlike Nakamura, who has money problems even though he hasn't children. But again, I don't know. Basically, I'm going with the money and buying the nice dress and whatnot. So, Snyder. How many people were murdered? Like I said, 4, because learning by the early examples, the one died in heart attack. We could surmise that Nakamura probably would have shot him, but he was out of sight, out of mind, and Nakamura committed suicide, so I'm still convinced that by the game logic, it doesn't count as a murder. So, well, it doesn't really, basically, because he wasn't murdered. Well, he murdered himself, but that doesn't count. So let's go with the 4. Was Harry Baker in reasonable state of mind? Yes or no? Well, that is the question, isn't it? I think he wasn't drunk today. He was leaving to airport, so as of today, was he all over okay? Probably not. But I would say yes. Which prisoner room number 1? Was it this one? So that would be the Philip. My question is Philip Clemens. Yeah, this is... Wait, am I getting this? No. Sorry, now I think I know where I made a mistake. Now I know. Nakamura was here. Nakamura... Okay, now I think I see how it went down. Maybe. Let's change that again. So maybe the Nakamura wasn't here actually. Maybe Nakamura was number 1. He came here, moved this, blocked the door. Then walked here and shot Snyder. He died of heart attack. Then he walked here and Baker was banging the door open. There was another cop, of course, with gun out, because of course he would be. I don't know anymore. I don't really know anymore. How the bullets go? But then who shot? Do we have shell gate? We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shell gate. Let's check that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 shell casings. 8 shell casings, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, actually that's so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six. Seven. Maybe. So it could be a possibility that Baker shot in accident that guy, but maybe, just maybe, the problem is the window is not broken. Yes, no, it's not. So he definitely shot him through the door, which is probably this here. Blum. Then he came here. 8 shell casing. I only found 7 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 here, but I think I counted 8. Unless that's 1, of course, that could be. But what were you shooting then? Or... Huh. Unless the cop ran here. To cover, but 1, 2. The problem is, well, I'm fairly certain that Nakamura is still the killer. I'm not completely certain how it evolved. I'm fairly certain the door was blocked with that. There might be a misunderstanding between Baker and the people happening. Nakamura stood there where he got wounded and then crawled back. That would point out that he shot that guy with 1 shot. And but the question is, who shot that guy behind the door? It would make more sense it was Nakamura, but I'm not certain. Maybe I'm miscounting the... Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I need to know the number one's name, because now I'm a little in a problem. So Michael Mike Snyder, yes. Who is he interrogating? Where? Not Phil. Because there's one name I can't remember where I've... we got the bullets. Do I have... No, I don't have. Do I have anything in the notebook? There was one name... Suspect while a standard is gun broken. Yeah, Richard, Harry Baker, Michael, Mike Snyder. Yes, I can write. It's done. Who was in number 1? So, were you interrogating someone? No, not... Because you definitely were here, I think. There's your notebook. Mike... Wait. She's going to break it. Carl Tristan? Carl Tristan, that's not a name I have on notes. So let's see. September 18th. His case. Baker was yanked from his case. Can we see a Tristan anywhere? From what I've heard, man's just going to get... But okay, enough about his friend. Today he looked healthy. Where else there's mention about Tristan? I'm sorry, this will take a little while. Tristan. Keel over... Witness we'll be waiting for. She's going to break the entire case against Carl Tristan. From Here notes we can read that the 11 kilograms of DDP-39 that the company was transporting was switched out at last second for another trucker. Tristan didn't mishandle the insider stuff. He was either set up or very unfortunate victim of pure coincidence. Whatever it is, this is evidence enough for us to pull this out of the fridge and grab any warrants that we'll need. That's 13th. So I think somebody else also mentioned Tristan. Did you mention it? Moose. Grab Carl Tristan for questioning from NLSJ. We may have had the break bits of evidence that should have been brought forward a decade ago, so he's not young. Also, don't trust Nakamura until... Yes, he keeps muttering. Sometimes we fail the right people. Looking at the stuff we have, Tristan should be free man. He's been left behind and lost a decade, so he's not a young guy, probably, and decade and a half of his life. Just a poof. God, we're going to try and get somebody just about to hear us out. It'll take time, but he can handle it. He's a tough soul. So, anything else of Tristan? What did we have on this? Well, department head. Squad, Bolts meet with department head. Baker complaint is the room. Donuts coming. 2 of his over is supplied tonight. Today, sorry. Interrogation, prisoners. Switch at 12:35. Bolts reconfirmed department head. Baker is official. So, only guy who didn't shoot is this guy. So are you Bolts? And are you Tristan? So Nakamura was definitely here. Okay, let's start rewind. But how did you die? Maybe the bullets didn't hit him, but he got glass or something like that. It seems like his hand is all over his neck. So maybe his artery got nicked and he bled to death. Maybe. I'm reaching because maybe this is the only bullet inside here. This 50. There's glass and other debris. So maybe that is the wounding or causing his death. And so Nakamura would shoot Snyder and the bullets go break the glass a little bit. Are these actually... Oh, yes. So... yeah, he was shooting here. Then he shot Bolts. As Bolts didn't have a gun. That explains why he wasn't firing. I thought he would die first because no chance of doing anything. But also, yeah. And then he tried to shot Baker, got wounded, crawled down here, and killed himself. And the poor bugger in here got wounded, maybe because of glass, because the only thing towards there is basically glass and other debris. So maybe that caused his death? Although the handcuff is still, well, it's not still closed. I don't know. I'm starting to think it went like that. So, what was it? Tristan. Because he was with my bolts. Okay, I'm gonna try.
Well done. You've passed this case file.
I passed, but one question's answered incorrectly. What would it be?
Congratulations. You are now an official licensed investigator. How was the exam?
Hard. Let's go with hard.
Now that it's over, how do you feel?
I do not understand the question. Oh, well, I'll have to show more, yes.
Now that you've completed the exam, feel free to revisit any case file to improve your overall grade.
Of course I will.
Having said that, welcome to the agency.
Thank
We'll
you.
See you on Monday.
Oh, bloody hell. I thought I could retire already. So, Bloodbath is... there's one wrong. I'll go getting some more coffee. Oh. There's still the question mark case. Well, we might as well check these, but I'll definitely want to fix the ending of the Bloodbath. Either I have to check the typos first. It could be also that maybe the state of mind is wrong. Honestly, he's not well, but it seemed like he was eager to leave and didn't want to miss that one chance, so there's that. But again, I could have a typo. I'll have to check that too. So yes. My brains are actually hurting now. Well, not really, but yes. It's only one wrong. Then we definitely have the question mark case, which we will probably be even more demanding. Is that... we haven't seen that area. Is that from the question mark? And here are the Kickstarter. Oh, this is from Kickstarter, yes, okay. It will be interesting to see if we get more case files as a DLC, maybe. I haven't checked what the updates have been so far, so I don't know if they made those easier modes or whatnot. But I'll leave my review after the question mark case. Well, not review, but my thoughts. So... but I'll definitely want to get the A grade from the Bloodbath before I end this episode. So close, so close. Yeah, I totally forgot the Tristan. I had a few names that really doesn't bear into the case at all, but the bloody Tristan, I forgot that. But he's the only one I can think of being questioned. Unless I'm somehow missing something completely, which is again a possibility, of course. Okay. A lot of names. It's interesting to see, have these end credits now when I know there's still one more case. I don't know if that was added. After the fact. Anyways, I'll go get something to drink and then we deal with the case. I want the A from it. So, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's jump in. I definitely want...
back.
Yes, welcome back. Can I...
Which case file would you like to tackle?
I can't interact with this at the moment. I guess I need a overall grade to get that.
Loading Bloodbath.
So let's go back and see what we get.
Complete.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Good
you.
luck.
Oh, good luck. Yes, indeed. Well, the time says 11:56, so let's see the questions. What did I... did he have a first name? Carl. I'm gonna go with Carl. I'm gonna try with that. So, did I have any other typos? Yes. I hope my assessment... I'm fairly certain there are swords in it, or sword in it. Let's try again.
Well done. You've passed this case file.
What do I have incorrect here?
Which case file would you like to tackle? Loading Bloodbath. Loading complete. Good luck.
Wait. Did I miss a question? What's in the package by the exit? Sword. Was the gun killer using standard issue? Well, it was. Who died by the office doorway? It's got to be Baker. Who was the dirty cop? Snyder. How many people were murdered? Oh, was Harry Baker unreasonable? I would say yes. What am I missing? What am I missing? Let's go with exactly how they say. Harry Baker. So, because there's only one sword in here. I don't think there are multiple. Darren Nakamura. Richard Dick Bolts. Michael Snyder. Sword. Standard. Harry Baker. Michael Snyder. Was Harry Baker? Yes. And then you had the mention of the... Nope. Wait a minute, there was something interesting. Withdrawal from reality and personal relationship into fantasy and delusion and sense of mental fragmentation. Symptoms can involve catatonic behavior, delusional thinking, and even hallucinations. Tristan. Carl. Tristan. It's not with the M. Could it be? But the question is, what is in the package by the exit? I think it's a gift, but it's definitely a sword. Let's try gift.
Congratulations, you've aced this case file.
So was it the box that caused the problem or some of the names? But if it was the box, I go BS because it's definitely a sword. That makes more sense than saying it's a gift. Well, it's a gift, but what is in the box? It should be a sword. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe I had a typo in one of the names. It's a possibility. Or maybe you had to type all the names because it's sometimes I don't know. I think it should take only one name, one part of the name, or their first name is last name, but I don't know. But I'm starting to think the box was incorrect. But I still go with the sword. Anyways, that's it. Whose death do you think is the most tragic? Well, they're pretty much all of them. But either I go with Tristan or Phil. With the Tristan, of course, he died in a heart attack, and apparently he was patsy and he lost quite a lot of his life, and he was just finally getting heard and probably getting released, if I understood correctly. I might be incorrect, so I'll go with Tristan. Of course, Phil too, but yeah.
You have a new case file waiting.
Okay, yeah, that means we have to ace it, all of these. So yeah, that's it. Oh, this is a long episode. Well, it is what it is. And we are playing the next episode, the last case file, the question mark case.
Welcome back.
Which is going to probably be a...
Which case file would you like to tackle?
Hughes Manor feud. Yeah, that sounds promising. That will be... Wait a minute. That is going to probably be a pain in the butt if we think about Bloodbath already, which kind of, well, it was okay. I'm still worried about those swords. Anyways, yes. Next episode will be the manor thingy, and that will be the finale of this. I'm most likely keeping it on one episode, unless it's gonna be longer than this, then no, but most likely. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.